Alright, so hello everybody, welcome to the live video. This is how we set up for Encounter Video up here at ISU. So we come into Capon and we have a table already set up here. As of currently, this is the way we have the thing set up. So I have the audio board right here. There's a fan behind it. Now, the reason I have this fan back here is because of the how this room is. It's so warm all the time. That's why I'm wearing shorts. But yeah, so what I do first of all is I'll have a volunteer run the blue extension cord right here up to the outlet right there, and then they'll come down here and I'll have a power strip ready for them, a black one. If not, it's on the bag of the gear, and they can plug that in to the blue power cord. So I'm gonna set you guys down right here right quick, and I'm gonna plug that in like so into there. All right, so I already have one cord down here, which is the fan's cord, so I'm gonna just go ahead and plug that in. Now, since this is a smaller cord, as you guys can see right here, we'll plug it in towards the top because it won't interfere with any other plugs, so it's okay to do it that way. Now, what I'm going to do to help a little bit of the warmth that's in here is I'm going to turn this fan on. Try to get the lowest setting. There we go. Okay. So next, what I'm going to do is inside this bag, I've got different gear that we need. So I'm going to go ahead and get out the laptop next, which is right here. That'll be the like first piece of gear practically that we pull out of the bags, because, well, except for that fan and the extension cords that are on the front of the bag, this is the next thing you'll pull out. It says Yoga on it. It's a Windows laptop, and that is how we do all of our video work here. It's one of the main components. So I'm going to move this box here. I usually do get some food to bring up here because of the time we meet, and usually that's 3 o'clock. Now, the reason why that we meet up here so early is because it takes us a while to set up all this gear, and we like to do a prayer time and stuff like that. Basically, what I mean by prayer time is just we pray over things that are going on in our week, and we also give a praise or something good, basically, that happened in our week. That's just the way I like to run things, and then I'm open to suggestions, obviously, on some things too. Ignore some of the other stuff because there are some things that are not important to this part, because I am also doing a video up here today as our main little opener video. So just ignore some of the extra gear that you might see. I don't have extra tripod, otherwise I would put you guys on a tripod. That was the original goal. At least I have the other set of headphones, because my grandma's going to be joining me up here a little bit later to check out the ministry a little bit. Now, there's the other camera that I will use during the service to show you guys a little bit of stuff if I can, if I don't get too busy. So this microphone, there's a unique story with this. I figured out that I don't have to run an audio wire all the way over here and have it draped down like I used to do. I figured out that it can actually just plug directly into the back of the audio board. So if I come over here on the back, right here is slot A. That's where our microphone goes. So you plug it in, and as you can see, it just plugs right into the board. There's no need for any cable. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what else we've got. I've also got this iPad, which I'll talk more about later. Whoops. Guess I'll just leave those down there for now. Sorry if I shake a little bit, guys, too, when I'm trying to do all this, because I am running everything one-man show. That's why I want some people to add to our team. So if you guys are interested and you're in college, you know, let me know down in the comments of this video or something like that, and we'll try to get in contact. I'll try to get in contact with you and see if we can get something set up to see what you guys are capable of. So anyway, let me go ahead and flip this around. I'm going to try to make this a little easier so you guys aren't going all over the place with me. All right, I'm just going to turn this fan off for now. Okay, so, or if you think you might be interested, also let me know, because I'd like to talk with you. And no experience is going to be required either. We teach everything here. So yeah, it's just basically a fun little thing that we do. You know, it's serving. So it is not with pay. It is just something that we do to volunteer each Monday. And even if you're not able to make it each Monday, that's okay as well. We do make exceptions to that rule. If there's something that's going on in your personal life that you need to be at or whatever, we try to be pretty accepting of that. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of audio wire here. This is the one I use for music, and that gets plugged into E. These are labeled on the back, so I'm not going to really show you this, but you just plug this one into E. This is the one for our music, pre and post. C, D, E. I just count them up because it's usually easier than trying to look on the back at the little small print as far as what letters are what. Okay, so that'll go right over there. And let me see if I can get you guys propped up somewhere else now to show you some more other stuff. There we go, that should be good for now. Ow. Keep hitting my legs on these little seat things because they're so easy to knock your leg into because they're so close together. Okay. As you can notice too, I'm not going under there after each of these and plugging them in, just simply because it makes it easier to not do that. After every single cord gets plugged in, it just makes it easier on everybody to not have to do that. After each single little power plug and thing goes down there. And then I just like plug them all in at the end. Or have a volunteer do it. But I'm just gonna say I a lot in this because, because, come on, there we go. Because I'm working by myself. So I'm just gonna say I a lot. I'm sorry about that. See if I can get this propped a little differently though, because you guys can't see very much right now. There we go. Got it back up again. So next what I'm going to do, and I'm trying to do this mostly audibly because I know you guys can't see everything. And of course you can't see anything right now because the freaking phone keeps falling. Like I said, no cameraman, so sorry. Okay, that's going to be good enough. It's going to have to be anyway. All right, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is grab a few other things that I need. So one of them being I got a webcam that is used as our wide shot. I've got audio wire, which will be used later. Talk a little bit more about that when it gets closer to that time. Basically what I'm just doing, guys, I'm just gathering up different cables that are necessary, and I'll kind of talk about them as I go. Because there's some stuff that I'm not going to be using today for whatever reasons, so. It is always very warm up here though, so I do recommend wearing fairly light attire most of the year, when you can anyway. Because I know sometimes it's kind of cold out and you want to wear something a little bit warmer, but it is always very warm inside of this area, so just be aware of that and kind of plan accordingly. I do usually have at least one other fan right now for guests. Now, if we get more than one of you guys that wants to do stuff, that's good. We'll just have to figure out the whole fan situation, how we're gonna play that out, but it's not a big deal. We'll figure it out. It'll just be a little bit of a thought process as far as what we're gonna have to do, so that way everybody gets, you know, a good enough amount of air, because it's always very warm. You're gonna hear me say that because it's very true. And you guys will get used to what you have to grab out and stuff. This is just kind of an informational video saying, hey, if you want to check this out and try to do it, then let me know. Because I'd love to get to meet with you. So now I got pretty much everything in a little mini pile up here that I need to put together. So now I'm actually gonna come down by you guys and hook everything up. So first of all, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab, I have two cameras over here, a DSLR, which says Nikon on it, and a Canon Vixia. Just says Canon though, but I just know that that's what the model number is of it. Canon Vixia HF R800. But don't worry about the technical specs, just Canon goes on the fluid head tripod, and the other one, which has I believe it has a red dot on the side with a like tripod looking thing. That's what the Nikon goes on to. And don't worry if you don't know all this stuff, I'll help you if you decide you want to try this out. One of the things that I will say is there's a lot of different things that we do. So if you need me to slow down for whatever reason, whenever you actually try out to do this, then just ask, because sometimes I don't know if I'm going a little bit too fast for somebody. I can't tell body language, obviously. Sometimes people's body language is a little hard to read. So if you guys ever have that case where you're like, whoa, he's going a little too fast for me, just ask me to slow down, and I'll usually be able to help out with that and go a little slower for you guys. This is a team, obviously, so I want to be there for everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and get a few more things plugged in here, and then we'll actually get to look at everything once it's all set up and see how things look. Now, if I had more than one person, I'd probably have somebody down there plugging in plugs while I work on getting some of the stuff hooked up. Because especially when you start out, you probably won't know where everything goes. So you'll want some guidance on that, probably. And since you want some guidance, I'm able to provide it. We just need to make sure that we're in communication and we're getting things done as efficiently as possible. Because we only have a certain amount of time, obviously, to do everything before band gets here and starts practicing. And I always like to have it set up before then, because that way we can run our audio checks and stuff and make sure everything sounds as good as it can. Currently we don't have board audio, so it's not the best situation as far as how things sound, but we try our best every time, so that way you guys get the best product out of everything. They're watching, the people are watching online, you guys obviously as well, because you guys get the satisfaction of saying, hey, I did this, when somebody wants to check out a video, you just know that you made a contribution to helping make that all happen. And I think that's a pretty cool thing to be able to tell people. Okay. So we're going to put this down here. And I am running currently a power cord to my iPad here, so that we have that for later. And I will check out if you guys leave any comments about wanting to be a part of the team or anything. I will check those out before I end the stream. So don't feel like you aren't being heard. I just am in the process of setting up, so I don't have anybody to look over comments. So I'm trying my best to look at the screen when I come down there, but if I don't see them, I will look at them towards the end of the broadcast. If you guys comment anything in. Otherwise, I will see them after the video has been DVR'd on the YouTube channel. An audio jack plugged into the phone that I run music through. Getting close to the end of everything, and then I'll kind of talk individually about a few little things, but I'm not going to go too much into depth. If you guys want to try and come and try this out and see if you're able to do it, it'd be awesome. Like I said, I think anybody's capable of it, even if you don't have any experience with video production or anything. None of that's required, so I'd love to teach you. And we'll go ahead and plug, actually, I'm just going to do it like this because I'm going to need the other set of headphones hooked into the computer so that way I can hear how the audio sounds coming out of that. So I'll just do it that way. Normally I'd have more than that amount of headsets, but I didn't expect anybody tonight, so I'm not going to be too concerned about it. And even if you guys wanted to try to at least come out and see how a service is ran tonight, that'd be cool too. Because I am already up here as this live happens, obviously. I'm doing this on location, so there's pretty much no delay. Might just, no, I'm gonna go with a wide shot as well. I was thinking about just doing just a simpler version tonight, but I think might as well just, it's the last one of the semester. But I would still like to hear your comments if you're interested, because that way I can get you set up for next semester for, things working out. And get y'all, keyed in on different things that happen. Okay, so right now what I'm doing is I'm running the USB cable over for the wide shot. I'm going to go over as far as I did last time. I'm just going to go right here because the USB wire is not going to be as able to go as far anyway, just because of the way that things are ran. Okay, so I'm going to run these audio inputs into the back here, so I'm sorry you're looking kind of like at part of my face, part of my shirt. Sorry about that. I had to run in this audio piece though. You guys are about to get moved for a second. Whoops. Guess you're going down that far. Okay, we'll plug in that. And there we go. So now, in order to make this the best I can, I'm going to try to get this fan out of here. Because I feel like it's going to create some noise. And so I'm going to try to put it somewhere like that, where it's not hopefully going to make as much interference in the audio quality of the stream. Okay. Now, all I have to do is I do have to film a video, but I might try to do that on my smartphone so that way I don't have to take apart a bunch of the setup to do so. Although I will have to take a tripod somehow, so I don't know, we'll figure this out. But I do have to film a video. I think I might just take the camera, unplug it, and bring it back up once I'm done, just to make this a little easier. But I'm gonna have to film that soon, but I think I'm almost done. So only got a few little things left to do. And you guys will actually go see what happens. During the service, so I should be filming during that as well. Okay, there we go. So it should be good. Now all I gotta do is go and plug things in underneath, but I think I might go ahead and go shoot that video soon. So let me just get everything all hooked in and powered up. And I think I might go shoot that video and try to get that put in on the computer before things happen tonight. It's gonna be a busy night. Okay, so let's go ahead and go under here and we're gonna plug in the last few things. Like I said, if I had more than one person, I would be having them hook things in as I went. So, just gonna go down here. Actually, I think I'm gonna go back a little further with that one, because I can. Okay. Plug that guy in right there. Plug that one in right there. See, I'm trying to put things with like big bricks on the very end of the power strip, and then put the skinnier things in between, the skinnier little plugs. That one was a far reach. Okay, and I do, let's see. I think I got everything plugged in except for my phone, which I'm not gonna plug in quite yet anyway because I have to bring my phone down with me, although I could plug in the cable, I guess. And I could just come back up here when I'm done and start using the plug. Okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna bring this down here. This is where I usually store most of my equipment at. Put the lens cap in there. Close that shut. And get that little ball of cable ties in there. Bring this bag down as well. The reason I try to do this is because it helps me sort things a little bit more, and it also gives us more room so we don't have to worry about plowing anything over. And I've got everything basically down there, except for my laptop, which I'm going to be using, so I'm not going to move that yet. Okay. And that little adapter goes down there. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start booting everything up first of all. Excuse me. Water went down the wrong pipe. Gotta breathe. Once I breathed, that was all right. Now, I'm not sure if I have another micro USB, but if I do, I have something else I usually do that might make things show up a little bit easier in the software, but I'm not seeing one. Yeah, it's not down here, so hopefully everything will show up fine. If not, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. This thing is doing what now? Checking for updates. Okay, so I'm going to make sure the microphone's working, and then I got to go down and film this thing before we get too late on time here. Okay, so I'm going to have to kick the volume up pretty high for this. There it goes. Okay, so this one should be the main. Let's make sure that all these are set right. So AA. Whoop. A E, whoop. A C should be E, but it's not showing up as that. AAE, there we go, AAE. So that's good. Now I just gotta make sure the EQ is set right for all these. So on with A, on with A. Oh, that one's not got any. Wait. Okay. Yep, those are fine. That one doesn't have any the EQ on though. There we go. Now it's on. Whoops. And this one we want to put. First one we want to put down a little bit on the digital volume or whatever digital. What should we call it? I usually go about 0, and then we'll go for all the way up on that one. Okay. And then that one should be at 0, which it is. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to turn this back down because that'll blast my ears out later. Don't know what's going. Oh, it wants to update. Yeah. Go ahead. Okay. Now I gotta go ahead and get this guy. So I'm gonna put the power cable right there. Hopefully it'll stay. That one, and I should just probably grab it out. Somewhat like that. Thought it would be a little easier, but let's make sure this is charging too. It should be, but it isn't. Okay, yeah, that's good to have checked. There it goes. Okay, now it's charging. So I'm gonna let that start the program, and I'm gonna go down there, get this part shot, and then edit and get that synced into the program, and then I should be good, hopefully.